He always like this. He's always like this. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching me, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Rochelle, and if this is you coming back, hello again. So today I'm doing something that I haven't done before, at least not. No, I haven't done this before. I have done this for myself every year, but I haven't done this for a video yet. So I thought it would be fun to make a tier list about the 2024 shows that we watched together. I made a little list and it says loved it, 10/10 recommend, good but, which means that it was good, but maybe I wouldn't rewatch it. Maybe I would rewatch certain things about it, and then wouldn't rewatch, and didn't finish. So didn't finish is already completed. I put all the three shows that I didn't finish in the didn't finish tier, which is at 25 in Akasaka, Affair, the series, and First Note to Love. First Note to Love, I think it is. I don't really know why I didn't finish them. I didn't have a lot of time anymore. I feel like time space was getting a little too thin at around the end of the year, and yeah, there was a lot coming out. There's still a lot that I haven't seen yet even. So yeah, that's why it's in the didn't finish one. And we're gonna put the rest of them in the list. I have 22 shows or something that I watched with you guys. And I finished all of them so far. Apart from like Perfect Ten-Liners, Forever You, The Heart Killers, Tempo, and Your Sky, because that's all still ongoing. But I am going to list them because so far I've been really enjoying a lot of them. So I am gonna put them in this list. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's see what I thought of 2024 as a show's year. Alright, we are here to set this up. Let's go. Like I said just now, I did put everything in the didn't finish tier already. So let's continue and start with the very first series that we actually ended this year, which is Last Twilight. Last Twilight is 100% going up here. It could also go to 10/10 recommend because I am definitely recommending Last Twilight. It was such a good series. It was another payoff series. It was a new couple for him, which was Shimi and C. This might be, although I loved Vice Versa a lot, like a lot, this might be my favorite Jimmy and C series so far. So yeah, definitely in the first one and loved it. But like I said, it could also go in 10/10 recommend because I would recommend you watching this one. Next up is our first JL series of 2024, our first JL series of GMMTV, which is 23.5. I loved it a lot, but I'm gonna keep it in 10/10 recommends because I would highly recommend this to someone that is just getting into JL or loved Milk and Love from Bad Buddy. Because this is their first series and this is their first main character series as well. yeah, it would be a great start for them, for anyone that is just getting into the LGBT series or JL series um, in that case. I am really looking forward to their new series because it gives me more of a mature vibe than this one. Although I loved this one as the first series, it was so cute, and like I said, I would be recommending it to you definitely. So next up, Deep Nights. I'm gonna put Deep Nights in wouldn't rewatch, just because I wouldn't rewatch it. I like the first watch I did. Not everything was as strong as certain moments, but yeah, this one was full uncut reactions on Patreon, so if you missed that, they're still on there. Also, the final highlight I couldn't post anymore because it got blocked, so the full series is on Patreon. But yes, I do have highlight reactions on my YouTube. Just not the last one. Yeah, wouldn't rewatch it. Next up is Two Worlds. Two Worlds was good, and I actually started watching it for Max and Nat because I was really curious what they were going to do with this story. It was good, but it definitely had some moments that I wasn't sure of, and there was too less of the side couple that I actually was also really enjoying. I know that they have a new series coming up, which I am definitely interested in watching, so if it's good enough, we're definitely watching it this year. Next up, Only Boo. Only Boo is 100% going in here because I loved everything about it. This was the first series for C and Keen, and I am so excited to see them again this year. It looks so good, and this was so much fun. It was cute. It was everything that a high school BL should be. Nothing more to say. It was so good. I loved it so much. So much. Next up, we are with the 16 episodes that we got from this. I would put it next to Max and Nat because I loved it, but it was pretty long and not everything got the ending that I wanted it to have. Not every couple got as much focus as they should have had. Talking about Mark Pun, like, they rushed that story from them, very much so. I don't know if that's in the book. I don't know if that's the original story that they went with. Maybe they just did not have enough time to put them anywhere and they rushed it. I don't know. It felt rushed to me, so that's why I'm putting it in good, but because there were some moments where I was like, and yeah, I didn't like that very much. So next up, My Stand-In. I was so excited to see Up again on my screen. So excited. So this one is going into I'm gonna put this one here as well because I feel like it was really good. It had a really nice storyline as well, a very unique storyline that I hadn't seen yet in this way. But it wasn't always as wow as loved it like Last Twilight and Only Boo. Like, there was certain moments that I really enjoyed. Up's character was up there. Definitely, I really enjoyed him as Ming, because he was so unpredictable, and I liked that. I liked watching that. So hopefully their next series, which is already announced, is gonna end up higher on this year's list for me. But it's gonna stay in the good but list for now. Okay, next up, One Day Good Day. This was Great and In's first series, and I was really excited because from the teaser it looked like a lot of fun. It looked like so much humor was gonna be in it, and I was ready to laugh a little bit. I would put it in here because I loved it when I watched it, and when I was watching it, I loved everything about it. But I wouldn't necessarily rewatch it again. No, I don't think so. If I would think about rewatching something, it would definitely be the first two up, like the Loved It and the 10 recommend. So, and I wouldn't put that in there. Although I'm really proud of their first series because it was really good in the moment. I loved everything about it. Their chemistry was already like really strong, so, but it wasn't, no, I wouldn't rewatch it. Next up, My Love Makes Up. This was my very first Gemini 4th reaction series reactions that I did, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't seen the original, don't come for me. No, I have not seen the original. So this was the first time I was watching this story, and I really loved it. I really loved it. So I would put it in loved it. Yeah, I would put it in loved it. I really enjoyed it. So yes, I think that's my opinion. Alright, let's go and go to Sunset Vibes. This was a lot. It was a lot, which is why I'm gonna put it in wouldn't rewatch. Again, this was a series that I was doing half for Patreon, half YouTube, because I could only put highlights on YouTube for it. So I enjoyed it for what it was, just like One Good Day. Sometimes there was a lot of confusion for me watching this one, and sometimes it went too quickly to another scene and I was just not catching up on it in time, so that's why I wouldn't rewatch it again. Next up, The Trainee. This was my first Afghan series on the channel and I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna put it in this one because it was good, but it wasn't the strongest series of them, and I definitely agree with a lot of other people out there that feel the same way about that. But I did enjoy the environment. It was a different environment for them. It was more mature for them, and after Not Me, they had to, like, Not Me was so high up, they had to lift up to that expectation that was Not Me, and that didn't do it. Cooking Crush didn't do it either. So, but again, it was good when I watched it, so that's why it's in good but. The boyfriend is 100% going to this one, And it could also go to 1010 Recommends, because this, you guys, was so much fun to watch. And I know that a lot of people tuned into my Patreon reactions. Thank you so much. We're gonna do it again this year because season 2 got announced. So I hope you guys are excited to watch The Boyfriend again with me. It is gonna be on Patreon because I can't put it on YouTube except for maybe a little bit of a highlight of my reactions, but I can't really put anything of that too much on YouTube. So it's definitely gonna be a Patreon series. I hope you guys will tune in for it. If you haven't seen my reactions to season 1, you can also watch those on Patreon. So yeah. Next up, 4 Minutes. I have been excited about the series since the first time it got announced, and I'm so happy that Bible got to do it again. So yeah, we're gonna put that in the first list because I really enjoyed the series. They made it in a certain way that made me understand everything. I wasn't really that confused because they made sure that you would, as a watcher, you would understand what was happening. And if you didn't understand it in that episode, you would understand the next one. So it wasn't really that confusing, and I think it was very well set up. Loved watching Jess for the first time as an actor. Really glad that they put them together because it worked. Everything about them worked. So I can only be very excited for 8 hours this year. I hope you guys are excited as well. We also get Mount Apple back this year with Shine. I am very excited for that as well. It is a spin-off of the movie that they made almost 2 years ago now. I watched that movie already. It is on Netflix if you want to see it. Monsoon is the name of the movie. And Shine is gonna be like a spin-off series of that story and of those characters. So yeah. Next up, Century of Love. This was my very first Dawo of Road series, reaction wise. And I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna put it here in 1010 Recommends. If you haven't seen my reactions, they are all on Patreon, so make sure to check that out if you want to. I really enjoyed it, and I would recommend it to anyone to watch this series. Like, it's really so good. I watched it on Gakolala. I feel like that's the only place outside of Thailand where you can watch it. Because for Thailand, it's just 131 channel, I think. Because they are actors under 131. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching that one. Next up, Piece of Property on Sale. This is, technically this is not BLGL or anything like that, but this is Stay New, and I really enjoyed watching this. So it's 100% going up here. It was everything that it needed to be. Everything that it needed to be. And I feel like it didn't get the recognition that it should have gotten from the very start. I feel like more people catched up and watched along in the later half of the series, but still it didn't get the attention or the support that it should have gotten in my eyes. It was so good, you guys, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend it to you. Watch it, please watch it. It's so much fun. Yes, it's ghost stories, but it is with so much humor and so much love. It's so well done. I really enjoyed it. All my reactions are on both Patreon and YouTube because I did early access to it. So next up, Kidnap. This was Lang's first series. We all know him. I would put it in good butts because it was really good. Their chemistry was really good. I really enjoyed watching it. but it didn't give me what the first 2 rows gave me watching that. So that's why I am putting it in good buds. Yeah. Next up, Jack and Joker. Jack and Joker is 100% going into this one because I loved Jack and Joker so much. It was Yin War's comeback. It was a series that they completely created themselves, put all their own money into it, which is crazy, and it definitely got the support that it needed to have, and I'm so happy for them. They ended up getting to go to Norway to see the Northern Lights that they really wanted to see together. So I am very happy, very happy. And there's a little bit more of a surprise for this year. So Jack and Joker is not fully done yet, but the series itself is done. We get a special, I'm pretty sure we get a special episode or something like that. That is going to involve marriage, so I'm very excited to see that. But I really enjoyed the series, so it's definitely up in the loved it. We got a few left, guys. Lovesick 2024. So if you like nostalgia like I do, and you have seen the original, this one cannot be missed on your list. You should have watched it with me. If you haven't, go watch it now. Go watch it now. It's so good. It not only gave me nostalgia, it gave me a cast of really talented young actors that I am waiting to see more of. I really enjoyed everything that Lovesick 2024 gave us. So I did reactions, full uncut reactions on my Patreon and highlight reactions on the YouTube. So if you want to catch up on that, be my guest. I would love to have you there. And I'm gonna put this one into the first one because it, like I said, it was nostalgia and it gave me an amazing row of young actors that are so talented and that I can't wait to see again. So hopefully they get the opportunities to show themselves again to us. Next up, High School Frenemy. High School Frenemy is not LGBT related. I mean, apart from the little hints that they gave us with Phew and June's characters, it's not really. I mean, we all know Sky Nanny. Sky Nanny is it. So although this is not LGBT related, I definitely wanted it to be here, so I'm gonna put it in Loved It because I loved everything about this. My reactions are all on YouTube, so be sure to check that out if you want to. Next up is Pluto. That's the last one that is actually finished right now because I finished it. I watched the final as well. So we're gonna put Pluto in. I'm gonna put Pluto in 10 recommends because there isn't a lot of people yet that are tuning into GLs. So that's why I'm putting both 22.5 and Pluto in 10 recommends because I want to recommend it to you. I want you to watch it. I want you to love it. For the first JL that Namtana film did together, it was so amazing. It was so good, you guys. So good. Like, I feel like at the later part of the story, we cried every week. We cried oceans every week. Like, I really thought it was beautifully done. It was so well set up. Namtan played twins once again. We all know she's good at that, at least if you've seen Who Are You. If you haven't, go watch Who Are You. It's so good. It's also on the GMMTV YouTube channel. Yeah. We have come to the part where we have series that aren't done yet, but I'm still gonna list them. So Perfect 10 Liners is gonna go to the first one because I'm actually enjoying it a lot. So it might end up lower or somewhere else at the end of this year because I am gonna judge Perfect 10 Liners once again. Next up, Forever You. Forever You is gonna go also in Loved It, I think. I think all the series are gonna go in Loved It. Okay, Heart Killers. I'm gonna put Heart Killers in 10-10 recommend because I am, so far, I'm really enjoying it, and I am 10-10 recommending it to you. So be sure to check it out, guys. Be sure to check it out. As in, for Forever You is really, I completely forgot saying something about that. Forever You is really again a university BL, but it is so good. I fall for these kind of shows time and time again, and I'm really obsessed with Baz and Max. They are everything right now. I just watched episode 15, so yeah, they are everything right now. As for tempo, I'm gonna put tempo up there next to Forever You because although there's only 4 episodes out, it's already my number 1. It's already my number 1 for last year, and for this year it's my number 1. Number 1, guys. And if you don't know why, go watch it. Go watch it. You will understand me. As for Your Sky, which is the last one up for this little tier list that I made, I'm gonna put Your Sky in the first one as well because I loved it. So far, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thomas and Kong are so cute. Oh my god. I have not seen DMD Friendship episodes, but yeah, their chemistry is working. It's already there. So I can only be very excited for the next few episodes coming up. Well, this was my little tier list. Tell me if there's anything you agree with or anything you would do differently in the comments, and I will see you in the next video, guys.